Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is time for episode 8 of Horimiya, The Missing Pieces. This episode is called Yanagi-kun, which is talking about the character we saw last episode who may or may not have been flirting with Sakura. I don't know if that's ever going to end up being a thing, but I kind of want it to be. Anyway, let's see what this is about, shall we?
ないようでしたら無理せず寒いでしょ困った時はお互い様だからな
Oh my god. He lost one of his contacts. This dude is completely blind, basically. And this imagery definitely looks suspicious, so we'll see how he interprets this situation.
なんですけどよく見えなくて走って行っちゃいましたおー変な
Why didn't he just close like one eye so he could see out of the one clear one he got left? Why I mean, that would work, right? I don't know how wearing contacts works, but I would imagine if you still got one in one eye, you should be able to see out of that one, right? Both of them didn't fall out. He wasn't looking for two.
父さんごめん柳くんからも先手取れなかった戦国くん
How the hell did he become... Like, how did he get the position he got being terrified of everybody?
大丈夫じゃないいいかないいかな
So, wait. When did Hori and Yanagi become close? When did that happen? I must have missed that. I don't know, why she would be so happy about that.
じゃあ今一人かい
僕ですか
Oh my god. What is going on here? That's a good look for her. That is thumbnail material right there.
うせなチンピラこの
ごめん、先いいよ。
本当ごめん
What am I watching right now? Did we just jump into an alternate universe? Is this an alternate universe episode? Who are these people? I'm so confused. What's happening?
誰の私物
あごめん私一人でクッキーごめん食べちゃった
I am like so confused right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I genuinely am having a hard time understanding what is going on here. Nobody's acting like themselves and it's freaking me out. I don't know. I need some context or something. I gotta figure something out because I genuinely, like, really, I've watched Horimiya all the way since episode 1 of season 1, and something ain't adding up. Remy's not. I mean, I guess Remy's kind of acting like Remy. Hori is a completely different character at this moment, and Miyamura is kind of the same dude, but like him and Hori don't seem like a couple here, and Hori seems to be kind of fawning over Yanagi. Like, I don't know. I'm confused. Maybe I'm just like reading this wrong or something, or maybe this is just like seeing them in such a normal state is just kind of baffling to me. But I feel like I've slipped into an alternate universe.
得したら
Even one tardiness will get my name and a photo put up for everyone to see. So, like, does he has issues waking up, or is he, like, having problems sleeping overall? I mean, I know a thing or two about not getting enough sleep. Believe me.
ギリギリで故障かいえベッドから遠くに転がっていて壊れていました
Oh, yeah? Oh, you found it broken on the floor across the room? You just found it like that, huh? I think I may have know. I think I might know what happened there.
朝は本当に弱いので
無言で切っちゃっても大丈夫だよ。電話で起きてくれれば。
Man, what is this? What's going on, man? What is this friendship stuff? Everybody looking out for each other. I ain't had none of this shit in high school. I was just trying to survive, man. I spent all my days just trying to just survive on a day-to-day basis. I don't know nothing about this friendship shit.
何朝嘘だ1時半だ夜じゃん
Holy crap, dude. Being blind must suck. Homeboy turned the whole clock upside down. Is this the reason why? Because he don't know that the clock that you set right side up on your table, if you pick it up and flip it upside down, it doesn't read correctly? Because that's not just blindness, that's also stupidity.
起きられましたありがとうございますよかったでも無言で切られると少しきつくは
Hold on a second, dude. That is ridiculous. His phone has the time on it, right? Like when he looked at it and answered it, he could see the time on the phone, right? Like, god damn. Like, I know some people, man, are just time illiterate, but like, god, how can you be that bad?
いい人や仲良くしたいなと思ってる人にタメ口で喋ってるみたいなんですよねあ
Oh my god. Ouch. Yanagi, Jesus. Poor Sengoku. Right in the feels. Ouch.
君たちと仲良くしたくないとかそういうのでは全然なくてですねダメだ
I mean, how else could you interpret that? Like, really? How any rational person, there's no real other way to interpret that. There's only really one way you can translate that.
おいなんだその勝ったみたいな顔
別に戦国さんにだけ敬語ってわけじゃないんだし
Why does everybody seem like they're competing to be his friend? Like, I don't get it. What the fuck is so special about Yanagi? Is he just so hopeless that everybody just wants to be his friend? Is that the thing? Like, everybody feels bad for him? I don't get it. I don't understand what's, like, genuinely, this has been the most baffling episode of Horimiya I have ever watched. I cannot understand the motivations of anybody in this episode right now. It is throwing me for a loop.
あうんならいいんだ
That was the most awkward conversation I have ever witnessed. Or at least the most awkward conversation I have witnessed in the past week. I don't even... I'm trying to figure out why that exchange was so awkward.
何してんだあ石川君に戦国君イーラ君が真剣白羽取りができるというのであらまあ
Well, if that was a real blade, he'd be dead. So I think it's pretty safe to say he can't do that.
もしば明るい人の方が仲良くしやすいなら俺はもうダメじゃんかなれ
Okay, so I don't know if he like just attracts cheerful people and stuff like that, but I think introverted people break through his barrier a lot easier. And I don't think Sengoku is not introverted, extroverted people. Sorry, that's what I meant. Extroverted people break through his barrier a lot easier because they command the conversation. They basically force the issue and make him be more casual with them because they're just so upfront and kind of abrasive. But when it comes to like introverts like Sengoku and stuff, like you have two awkward people trying to figure out how to navigate each other's barriers, and things just seem awkward, and then you get this whole thing where everything is just like very formal and stiff because nobody really knows where the other person's boundary is. But the extroverts in this show, they don't care. They don't really care too much about boundaries. They just jump right in and they end up just breaking through whatever barrier Yanagi seems to have up. So I think that's the thing. I think it's easier for him to converse with people who command the conversation, who just like command the flow of what's going on around him, and he just goes with the flow. Like he hops onto their current and just rides along with them. But when it comes to, you know, people like Sengoku, they're both just stagnating.
仲良くなれるんじゃない？井浦君の真似？俺はいろいろなものを失うぞ。気持ち
See, the very idea of acting like Yura is like, it's already activating his anxiety. He just can't be that outgoing and loud and abrasive. That's not his personality. So him and Yanagi just don't really, it's not like they don't mix, like they don't get along or they're not compatible. It's just they can't. Maybe he's just not, and it's very much so a Sengoku issue, because I think Yanagi is like, I think he's accepted the situation, you know, and he's just kind of, this is how I deal with this person. But Sengoku wants to be more, and he wants to be treated like everybody else, but he doesn't understand that, like, you know, you're not everybody else. You get treated like Sengoku.
やめろ、なんか触り方がエロい。え？思ってたのと全然違うし、何お前。
And that's exactly why Sengoku is not an extrovert. Like, he's not that kind of person. He can't just walk up on somebody and do something like that, man. I don't know why he's trying to be something he's not. Like I said, maybe it's just, you know, he wants to be closer to him, but you got to figure out how to play to your own strengths, man.
石川君で練習しといて。
会長痴漢なの？
なんでこういう時に通りかかるのか。
Why do you pass by at the worst possible times? Miyamura's like, huh, I didn't peg you for a molester. This is so casual about it. Jesus Christ.
仲いいと思ってるのは俺だけなの。なんで宮村君が勝手に追い詰められてんだよ。
お、どうした？
Because it actually means something to Miyamura. Unlike you guys, he hasn't had friends his whole life, so this is all new to him. He can't lose his only friends.
誤解だ。宮村君後で生徒会すごい。
え、なんで？わけわからない。
怒るんだよ。
Yeah, this conversation spiraled out of control very quickly. This is a very interesting group of friends. They are so fucking weird. But it's good Sengoku got to hear that. Like, Yanagi likes him exactly how he is. He doesn't need to change. He's fine. And their friendship is fine. He just deals with him a little differently than he does other people. And that's okay. You know, it's fine. He still likes you. You guys are still friends. All right, there you go. So there's the end of that episode. This one was very heavily focused on the boys again. As I said before, it's very clear how these episodes kind of got relegated to the sidelines, because they are very interesting, and you're seeing a lot of the friendships kind of develop behind the scenes, and seeing a lot of just, you know, stuff that solidifies these people's friendships and their relationships together. But none of it is actually adding anything much to the overall or overarching story. It's just like, you know, by the way, this happened. Which is fine. Like I said, I don't have a problem with that, but I am really looking forward to some Horimiya after story type shit. Like, I want to see everybody just kind of out in the world trying to figure out what they're going to do next in their next stages of life. I want to see them going out and having drinks together, you know what I mean? Like, adult stuff. Some, you know, out in the world, in the workforce, some new characters that they're meeting. I want to see Sakura and Yanagi together. I want to see pregnant Remy walking around, because you know she's going to be the first one to have her kid. I want to see Hori, you know, doing her thing, and Mia out there being adults, you know, trying to make it work. I want to see Sota older, you know, maybe we'll switch over to some side stuff where Sota's in school, in like middle school or high school now, or on his way to high school, and they got some side Sota stories with his own little characters and stuff. Like, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking forward to some after story, Horimiya after story, like Clannad, man. Just not as depressing. But anyway, this is entertaining for what it is, and I am still enjoying it either way. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on the next one.